Pokuto, shit talk a blade. I almost did not do any videos this morning either. Yesterday I did not do any videos. Yesterday was the day of my daughter's event. It was her birthday. She planned a party, and it was on a bus. And so she also had an after-hour spot, So everyone is up early, yesterday because, just the odds and ends need to be done. And all of a sudden, Tim gets a call. It is the people from the bus. She ordered this bus like maybe 9 days ago, to make sure. Because as I told her, as Amy told me, you must work fast. You cannot say, oh, I'll wait, and no. You must work fast because they're going to come in and adjust what you are planning or to adjust your goals. So Tim gets a call. It is the bus people, and they are saying, we're just calling to see if you still want this bus. And Tim said, what are you talking about? We put down the down payment, whenever they did it, right? Like 9 days ago. And the people say, no, we have not received that payment. Isn't that funny? No, we have not received the payment. So, okay, my daughter does her bank thing, and no. It was not taken out of the account. I was like, wow. See, unless they can fuck with shit electronically too, because electronically is technology. And they have everything hooked up. I know they were running around like chickens with their fucking heads off. Because when those who are in one house or apartment, however you put it, when they come together and become one unit, they cannot get through. It is like the game revolver, since such and such, right over. And those who, and they played the game when I was, like first, second, third grade, And those of us, like if we all lived in the same block, we play with each other every day, and we all hold hands together. And then those, we don't know them maybe, or we just see them at school, or we talk to them at school. When we play this game in the playground at school for recess, we win. If it is all of them in their community, the children that are in their neighborhood, and if it is all of them against those of us that, we are not like all from the same community, the neighborhood, same community, just different parts of the community, then we will lose. And as a child, you don't really think of that, And as I learn more and more and more and more about me as a targeted individual, I begin to put pieces of my life together, like pieces to a puzzle. So like revolver, since such and such right over. But we were like a unit, and we stood tall and still. So when Tim got the call, man, we had to go through so much bullshit. Oh no, you cannot use that card because woo-dee woo-woo. All these cards are good. You know how you have a bank card, they're all good. So finally, see, that's the thing. They think they know every fucking thing in the world, but they do not. So I say, Micaiah, give Tim your card. And that card, it goes through, and Tim is talking to someone on the phone, right? So now, since the card goes through, now they tell Tim, we need the ID of the person to get this information, that information, okay? Okay, give them your ID. Now, since they have his ID, okay, well, whoever card this is, they must get on the bus too. So if they would have used my card, they would have been fucked. I'm not going partying with them. I'm in a different ship, I leave my ship every now and then and go visit that ship. They never come to my ship though. So, but I want them to have a good time though. That's what they do. Well, I've been knowing about myself since I was 24, and I wanted to know more about myself. I enjoy knowing about myself, and I just know about myself, and I just wanted to leave the chaos of the world behind. But I do not ask them to, oh, don't do this, don't do that, you shouldn't. No, that's just so. In the word shouldn't and in the word should is so. And that's on them, whatever they want to do. I never wanted my children under my mind control, although I did not know the word mind control, but now that I do, I never wanted them under my mind control. I wanted them to be able to use their own minds, and figure out the path they wanted to take or needed to take in life. None of them chose the path of the ancient melanated folk. None of them chose that path. They love, and they use the word love a lot. Not myself, not Micaiah. Micaiah do not use words around me that I do not like. When I tell him, oh, don't say that word around me, and he knows once we get our own place, there will be words on the door. On the outside of the door, it says, do not speak these words coming in here. And the first word will be God. Depends on how you speak on it. If you come in with your God and your religion bullshit, then no, get the fuck out of here. And speaking about religion, I did videos, and put my Abba name on the video, Yahweh Ben Yahweh on the title. So now I am seeing Yahweh Ben Yahweh videos, right? And do you know they have them under religion? It goes to show you that they are knuckleheads and they are stupid. Because they have them under religion. Because they know nothing about them. Whoever put them under religion, it is a program. They program it into their computer, whatever. They probably didn't even know what they were programming, because a lot of times what you are programming is only data. And these are a bunch of goddamn numbers. You have no idea what the fuck you're doing. You're probably programming your own demise. Frankie J, she worked in data processing for the Tribune Tower. The newspaper. And then after 8 hours of that, after her and Jenkins got separated, after 8 hours of working there, she would run across the street to the Sun Times, another newspaper, and do another 8 hours. And both working in data processing. That means she's just putting in data, not knowing she could have been putting in her own family's demise. So there was something else I did get on for, and I should have went to the video, and I will. Shit talk about. There was something in a video that I was speaking of in a video about them trying to kill him. I know there's one of the videos that is gone that I did on him. I think I did 4, and only 3 came out. I guess that is the video that is missing. Yeah, I was speaking about them trying to kill him, and then I went to them trying to kill me. Maybe I just, I know there's a video missing, and I viewed these to find it, and I cannot find that video, so that must be the one that is missing. I'm not for sure. Well, shit, if I don't hear it, then it's gone. I don't even know if I should speak on it now because the video is not there. Well, the same way they tried to kill him, they wanted to kill me. When I was in my early 20s, I had just moved to Texas. Everything was fine, and I was okay and everything. Then all of a sudden, I started feeling like movement in my stomach, as though I were pregnant. I had been pregnant 4 times already. I delivered 4 babies, and although one died, and so I had 2 babies now. okay? I had 2 babies now. Not 4, but 2 babies now. The 3rd died. So now it feels like movement in my stomach. And there should not be any movement in my stomach like a baby because, you know, I had not been in Texas long. And I had not dealt with any man in Texas. No, not one. So, why is my stomach doing this, you know? And it started, you know, like something was moving in my stomach, okay? And I thought it was gas. You know, maybe it's gas. So I thought about the things I ate that could have possibly given me gas. And then I took things for gas, you know, like baking soda, you know? So it stopped. You know? And then, but it began to do this shit every day. Now, so I made sure I didn't eat anything that would give me gas, you know? So which was kind of hard to find food to eat. Because you never know what would give you gas. Anyway, I went to the doctor and there was nothing wrong with me. Nothing whatsoever. And they themselves could not figure out what was roaming around in my stomach. So after a while of me going to the doctor, all of a sudden it stopped. And even the doctors knew whatever was moving in my stomach appeared to be moving like, you know, like when you get 4 months pregnant and the baby moves like that. And my stomach did not get bigger at all. It still was flat. I still had a flat stomach after 4 daughters. I had my first son. That was it for my body. So, yeah. And then again, they tried to get rid of me. In between that time, I really don't remember that one. I just don't remember that one. But I know that was when I got pregnant with my first son. And then, you know, Yahweh had me to eat certain foods. And I regained my strength. And I no longer was sick anymore. And it was not, oh, I'm throwing up sick. No, it was not that. It was just a different type of sickness. And then the police literally in the car, she put her hand over my mouth to smother me. So I was fighting with her so long, and then I had the mace sprayed in my face. My face was burning, my eyes was burning, and now I'm trying to fight this bitch. Then I decided, shit, fuck it. Shit, let her kill me, you know, I don't give a fuck. I just quit fighting, you know? And I held my breath. And I could hold my breath for a while because, you know, I used to play that game when I was younger. And so I held my breath. I guess the dumb bitch thought I was dead. She got back in the front seat of the car. We were on the freeway. She pulled over on the freeway, right? She gets back in the front seat of the car and begins to drive the car. I let her get on the freeway for a while. Plus, I was tired any damn way, and I just jumped up. She thought I was Freddy Krueger on her ass, and scared the fuck out of her, you know. And when she got out the car, because they were saying the prayer in Hebrew, and then I chant, you know, like Yude Wave Benun Sofi, Yude Wave Benun Sofi, Yude Wave Benun Sofi, or you know, like that, you know. And I just keep, you know, chanting it over and over, and it was getting on her nerves, so she tried to kill me. So when I bounced up like that and scared the fuck out of her, I said, you know, I'm going to tell you tried to kill me. She said, I don't care. She said, you can tell all you want. Nobody will care. And sure enough, no one cared. So there are many times they tried to kill me, and they could not. Then they want me to go to their clinics, you know. And for like 2 or 3 years now, they've been telling me I have high blood pressure and want to give me high blood pressure medication. So I even told my son, I said, because I know about the drones and shit, So I told my son, I said, the drones come outside our window and that motherfucker kill me. Do not allow the motherfuckers to say I die because I have high blood pressure and I will not take my medication. Because if anybody knows anything about me, the most about me, it would be my son, Micaiah. And he knows I do not have high blood pressure. I don't have headaches. I don't get dizzy. Whatever high blood pressure gives the fuck to you. And then the doctors would say, well, high blood pressure, it is a silent killer. Shit's so stressed. I was so stressed out. And I would tell him, I'm so stressed out, man. And plus, when you are in pain, your blood pressure will rise. So it's like, I'm so stressed out, But none of the doctors, when I tell them what I was going through, not like actually being targeted, but I did tell them I was targeted. But the way that I was living, having to live in someone else's house, they are younger than me, they are ruling over me. I have no money whatsoever. The only reason that I would get to the clinic is because people were waiting around for the Social Security to start, and they knew I had to go to the clinic in order to get it. So they would take me to the clinic without a problem. No gas money, no nothing. But if I needed my clothes washed, So, it's good to always have a righteous hustle on the side. So if you cannot do any damn thing, you can feed yourself, and you can have soap at least to keep your drawers and socks clean. If nothing else, your drawers and socks. I didn't know what I was going to talk about this morning, and I wasn't even going to talk this morning. However, everyone, they just got back in maybe about 4 or 5 o'clock, after the bus, they partied on the bus. I have a little video of it. I sent one of my grandbabies down to get it. It was a gangster party. Everyone dressed up as gangsters. And I'm not for that. You know what I'm saying? And for us, the money you spend on the bus can go into a pot, and we can begin to build. But in the way the world is today, and now they keep coming into my daughter's life to just, that they are punishing her for, somewhat helping me to put a roof over my head. She is being punished, and she works her ass off. That she does. I mean, she does. She works her ass off, and she wants to spend her money that way in this planet, in this world, and it's really hard to find those that were back in his day, where we would unite and come together, and back in my Harbor day and York day, where we would unite and come together, we will now unite and come together now. The only one I know that may have people who are united is Dr. Vine. He has a school too, and that's the first thing. And it's not just, let me get a school for boys. Why are you just getting a school for boys? What are you trying to do? Don't you know the Kinsey Report did that shit too? They got schools just for boys. And then when the boys would go home, they would experiment on their friends and family. The children. They made these boys like predators, So you have to get a school for all. Even though the children are coming to the school, the parents need to come too. Or will the children go home and begin to teach the parent? Then, again, United States is topsy-turvy. Everything about United States is topsy-turvy anyway. So the parents need to go to the school too. And that is what Dr. Vine has. You could go to his school before you are even born. If you are in your Emo's womb and she goes to his school, then you go into his school before you are even born. So that's the main thing to do, to get a school started for our children. I would like to get a school started, but it's only me, and I'll be the only one there, and they know it. So As I said, I got on it, did not really know what I wanted to talk about, but I know I did want to get back to reading that page because I have not read it since I did the video. I did not go any further. And reading it, Satan has a spaceship. And reading this somewhat, it makes me think. I wonder when was it written, and I'll probably find that out. It should be on the page. And some of the stuff that I have already read, I wonder if they are reading my mind and then writing a story. You know, like to read someone's mind and then write a movie. You know? And then in here too, you know, because I go over it with my entities, there's somewhere in here it said that dealing with DNA. It says, and they keep giving you the word believe. In order to be a part of the Illuminati, I mean really to be a part, you must be able to have people to believe you. You have to, that's the main thing. You have to be believable. So you have to have people believe what you are saying, and to have the people repeat what you are saying as though what you are saying is real. I do not want you to believe nothing that comes out of my mouth, because what comes out of my mouth does not require your belief or your disbelief anyway. I want you to know what I am saying is real. And I want you to know, you must go and do your own study. Now, I'm going to pass by what some fucking believe. It says, the sons of God were fallen angels, demons, who made it with human women, but demons are spirits. How can a spirit reproduce with a human? Spirits would have no DNA physical code for reproduction. And after I did the video, you know, me and my entities would get together and we go over. I find so much other stuff, especially in here, because I'm just really just hurrying up reading it. Even in extraterrestrials is the word TI. And it's TRI, like in psychiatrists, to try to fuck your brain cells up. Oh, yeah. So, no. How can a spirit reproduce with a human? Spirits would have no DNA physical code for reproduction. Reproduce and reproduction, they cannot do that. They do not have a DNA physical code for that. They can only breathe, and once the non-melanated man gets and begins to multiply with a melanated female, or you know, either or vice versa, is the melanated and non-melanated, that baby comes, it is called multiplying. It is not called reproducing, because they did not reproduce. You see, in order to reproduce, you have to have a melanated, two melanated, male and female, to reproduce. You see, they must be melanated. They're the only one who have a DNA physical code to reproduce. You know, and procreate. But what they're talking about, the melanated and the non-melanated, they come together and they multiply, because now you have a melanated man times a non-melanated man will give you the little, you know, multiplier. So they are multiplying, and they cannot reproduce. That is something we talked about, me and my entities, and I wanted to say that. And this is 24 minutes in, so SATelLITE hero, but I'm coming back to read this.